I am my own special creation. Hi, welcome to Tonic Live. It's with me, Owain.
Me, Alison.
And me, Daniel.
Alison was singing that. If you can name first person to name that song,
Do it again, just in
we'll
case.
send you a crystal drop. I am my own special creation. I didn't have a clue.
I mean, me and Owen haven't heard it before, but put it in the comments below if you know what it is.
No, and I can't sing as well. Yeah. Probably nobody will know
First
what it is.
person to name that, with Ali agreeing that that's what it is. Even though it came to her in a dream, probably.
Yeah. Could be completely made up.
That's why I've been crying.
If you haven't joined us before, Tonic live papercraft tutorials with Alison, and I go through your questions, suggestions on the phone, and Dan looks after YouTube and keeps an eye on that too. So if you're watching on YouTube, we can see your comments. Julie, you're there too.
Hello.
And Nadine. Oh, Nadine, you missed. You're always first, and now Julie's jumped in.
Nadine.
Jumped in.
Where's Dolphin? I haven't seen Nadine.
Dolphin.
Get some dolphin emojis. Call the dolphin.
Call the dolphin.
Summon the dolphin.
Send the dolphin signal.
I love the dolphin one. Sharon's with. Hello, my friend. Hey, my friend. Sharon. Mr. Bean's with us. Pamela. Karen's here. Sue's there. Raquel, good afternoon. Just happened to be here. Oh, welcome along. Hello from Washington, D.C., United States, from Chris. Hey, Chris in the US.
Hello, welcome.
And Kim.
All of you.
Yeah, they're all here. We're all milling around, just getting ready and sitting down. And
They've been grabbing a cuppa and a biscuit.
grab your sermon, turn to page in like a sermon. You know, what do they when they do a choir in like Sunday
I hope
school?
it's not going to be that sort of show with the
Stand,
sermon.
and they go, well, is the sermon only for...
It's only for church.
Oh, it isn't only for... I thought it's only for funerals. I don't know.
No.
Susan says, hi guys, Susan says, my video won't play. Try refreshing.
Yes.
Oh dear.
If you... Well, I have to tell you, I'll have to type it because
Nadine's got the dolphins.
Nadine, yes, Nadine, summon. The dolphin will arrive wherever you are. Hey everyone, we got a big launch coming up on Friday. We got the new DL layering dies. So yeah, show us up.
We'll show you what we've got. This is one of them. Well, this is two of them actually. So they're quite special. So I'll lay that down for a sec. So we have got a pattern die, but we've also got the plain die in the same set. But the patterns work with the plains. So it's a little bit different to what we've normally done. So if I show you, we get these out to the box. So the patterns are unbelievable. They are so pretty. So that would be normally your outer die with your plain die. But sometimes we don't want to cut all the pattern dies. So this one, hold on, let me get it right, will cut a tiny border inside. If I got that right. So you'll have, if you see the white here, let's bring it up close. See, you've got the white here. That's your tiny border. So I've used the die from the pattern set, but then I've gone to the plain set then for the navy. And then I've gone back then, no, I've used the plain set again. So I've intermingled the plain set with the pattern set. And then you can use your finer layers, which is what we've been looking for. We wanted something a little bit different.
So a DL card, what is a DL card?
A DL card is, you know, like an office envelope. It's usually long and thin. Yeah. I always was told the DL was double length. Whether that's right, I don't know. So normally the width of the card here, double that, you get the length. It's round about that. So it's normally a tall, thin card.
It's a really long card.
It is a long card.
There's a long card in the design team. So someone did a really long card and it's really difficult to take a picture of.
I think
it was so long.
I think it was Sean.
I think it might have been Sean. Did you see Sean like outside the room, like just trying to work on it? Just like it was just a really long card. Sue says Gina's idea to have one plain set and the rest patterned, much better for layering. Yeah, that's
exactly.
It.
So you don't have that big gap then in between the layers. So that's your one set, and there's your pattern. And I'm sure you've seen some of these as sneaky peeks and
with Wine Time with Jodie or on Instagram
and things. So that's your one set. Then we have the next set. which is this one. And this is the pattern from this set. And again, there's a plain set to match. So again, you can do your different techniques, you can use more layering, lots of more ideas you can use with them. So that's that. And we've also got a 5th set. And this is something that we've been asking as designers for a long time, and it's finally here. It's a set of layering tags.
Oh, someone was asking about that like a few weeks ago. I can't remember when it was. I think you kind of were saying, "Ooh, wait to see." And,
We always
have
to be, because we've got like launches lined up, and we have a top secret list of what is coming up. We have to always be fit. So when you ask us something,
that's why no one ever tells Owen anything anymore, because like he just always tells them by accident.
The more vague our answer, probably the sooner it is. if we say, that could be something coming up, I'm not too sure, it's probably tomorrow. It's probably on, it's probably on there. So keep an eye on.
It's on that list.
Yeah, it's on that week. So exciting. I know. You've been asking about this, and that's it.
We have.
Variant tags.
We have.
Perfect. This time of year coming up.
And we haven't got any holes in these, and if you're wondering why, there's 2 reasons. One, it means you can put your hole wherever you want, and you can have whatever size hole, just by using a paper punch. But other than that, it means that we can layer them closer together. If we were to put a hole in here, we'd have to have bigger gaps between the layers, and we didn't want to do that. We wanted it all to be layered. So that's the reason there's no hole.
Yeah, I think that's, these are going to go, they're going to go fast on Friday. So it's 10 a.m. With Jodie. And yeah, you can layer your tags and you can create a big tag like that.
Exactly.
You could go use all of them together for a really big tag. Sometimes, prizes, or presents, you can have massive big box. And
well,
you need
that's
a big,
right. I mean, this is your tag for your prezzies. You're not going to need to buy anything else.
No. And you want a bit of space. If you want to write a longer message on there, then you can do that on those. So yeah,
exactly.
Up for it. I got a few people that say, Jeanette, hi, for the first time I've seen you. Oh, thank you for joining us, Jeanette. Take a seat.
Hello.
Grab a biscuit. Lorraine says, afternoon, folks. Owen and Alison and Dan. I've been able to watch for a while, so looking forward to some fun, laughter, and inspiration in late afternoon in the Salisbury, Wiltshire. And then she's got a heart, the kissy face. She's got the wink face, and then she's got the elephant, which I'm not.
Oh.
So it's just a mixture of.
Do you know which way she's going?
Do the elephant.
But I don't know what to do with the elephant.
Maybe it's a dab thing,
Maybe it is
the Trump,
the elephant.
Is it?
That's so. When you see someone else who watches Tonic live, if you go, you'll know that you're to get it's together.
We know you've been watching.
Yeah. Go. So if you see you're up at the NEC on the weekend, aren't you? So if you see Alison across the room, go
Friday,
like that, and then she'll go.
Yes, definitely. They'll think I'm nuts.
It's the only way for us to know. We could get badges made, but this is an easier
format.
Cheaper
format. Dear me.
Yeah. So we'll get that. Sharon's with us, my favourite trio. Elaine's with us, Adele, Helen, Sabine. Hi, Jeanette, grab a chair and a biscuit. Yes, Stu. You know. Enid says, the must-have dies. Hello, Sharon Elvis. How is the weather your way? Here in my part of Virginia, it's finally getting cooler, so people actually pray
it
for
is
cold
getting
weather.
Cooler here as well.
It's approaching cold, I think, for me at the moment.
Well, I thought it was cold yesterday, and I got in the car and it was 7 degrees, and I thought, well, that's not really cold temperatures, but it was feeling cold.
Yeah, it's starting to
wind chill, I think.
Could have been.
We haven't
it
got
really
used
felt
to
a bit of winter.
Sam says, tags, the tags. I said I'd seen a lot of these ones, but I hadn't seen so many of the tags in the design team. So yeah, you've got those to look forward to. There'll be so much to work with. Kim says, I was just going to say, Owen doesn't like these. I just like telling you guys, I'm not. That's not it. Owen, what are you on? It's one of those. It's like stepdog again, isn't it? No, I was going to say it was fab tag. But yeah, if you do see Alison, do the.
Oh, come and say hello. Yeah. You've got to come and say hello.
You know how to say hello.
Go on.
With that wink, is it?
The wink and the trunk.
All right. So yeah, if you're ready, loads of people. I think when people watch on YouTube, sometimes they're like, "Come on, where's the tutorial?" I know they're like that. So we'll crack on with the tutorial. And
so we're going to pop those to there, and I'm going to keep those 2 sets because I've used them both. So this is the card we're going to make today. So I thought we would do something. One of the Sues said the other week that we weren't doing as many folds as we used to do. So I thought, right, let's get the folds out together.
Get the folds out.
I mean, I do like doing fold cards. So this is kind of a K card.
K card.
I don't think we've done a K card.
I don't know if I have.
Is it
I'm really not sure.
Is it an OK card? Is that
It's an OK card, but it's a K card.
Cool. All right.
I mean, I used to buy templates to make these and I never got them right, I gotta be honest. This is a fail-safe way of making a K card. So, for starters...
What is a K card?
A K card? I have no idea. I really don't know.
We're supposed to be educating the nation.
Oh no, I thought...
It's just that the front the middle kind of pops out to the front.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's what makes it the K card.
You could call it like... it's like a pyramid diamond card.
It reminds me
Can you show on the knee counter?
Sorry.
I can't remember the name of it. There was a sketch thing that we used
Kind
to
of like
have.
a diamond. Sorry, I'm just looking at it. It's kind of like a diamond, but you kind of cut off some bits. There is a diamond in the middle, kind of diamond shape like that.
But it reminds me of the two arms as well. It was something they used to copy things. Say you wanted to draw, you'd have a picture over here that you wanted to copy, so you'd run whatever this tool was over here and a pencil over here and it would copy it and make it bigger.
Wow.
I was never any good with it, but whatever it was
I like the sound of it. So someone name what that is. Put it on the side and you can see the K. That's what Karen says.
Is there?
What side though?
I'm not seeing a K at all.
It's one of those magic eye things you got to look for.
It doesn't look like a K.
We will see the K.
We will see the K by the end of the show.
That's why I'm not sure.
That's it, you're not sure.
Okay, so our starting point is 2 DL cards and a scoreboard. So the only thing I need to do with my one card, I've made them 20 centimetres. So it makes it easier for scoring, that's the reason. Trusty creaser.
Yeah, you'll all be getting those very, very soon.
Exactly.
Yeah, nearly all of them went out today, I think, actually. All of them, I think.
Oh,
Left
wow.
today.
You may
So
get
they're
it
on
before
their
the end of the
way.
week.
Yeah, hopefully
They're on their way, guys.
either tomorrow or Friday. It's probably most likely.
Shall I pull this,
So,
I'll pull this up?
You can do
So there you
that.
go, yeah.
So we've got a piece of card that is 20 centimetres in length and the full width, in width, sorry, and the full length of an A4 card. So we're going to score on 5 centimetres, 10 centimetres, which is already done, and 15 centimetres. And that's the scoring done. Easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Done.
Oh, I do need that for another sec, actually. So the next thing I like to do, because I want to find out where the centre of this card is, only so that I can line everything up, and that is the only reason. And you know me, I don't like getting out rulers and measuring with different things. So I'm going to use my card, and I'm measuring on 5 centimetres, and I literally am just putting the card on the 5 centimetres. And that's like a donkey's hind leg. I think that's about it. There we are.
I don't think I've heard that saying before.
Have you heard it?
No, I haven't.
Oh, sorry.
Caught me off guard.
So I've just drawn a line. It's very, very faint. I'll draw it thicker so you can see, and then we'll rub it out later. So it just is a line. There we are. Going down the middle of the card. You can see that one. So what I have done is I have taken, I'll go back up there. I can get rid of my scoreboard. Oops, not my pencil.
Jan said a bad tag set. Would it be good to have a couple of small hole circle dies for the holes maybe? I love them. But you can do those with a
You
punch.
can do them with a punch, that's the reason. The other thing is, if you wanted to make card bases, you don't always want that hole in them. And if there's a hole there, you can't do anything about it. But you can always add a hole.
Yeah, yeah.
So I have used the outer die and the next one down. I'm still looking for that K, you know?
Yeah. No, I see a few people saying, "Oh, more like an X with a bit missing." Sam
Yeah,
says.
I'm not
I
getting
think
the
that's
K.
because I think I called it like a diamond with extra bits on. So I think that it makes more sense to have an X with something missing on it.
I know, I don't quite get it.
Pyramid.
So using the pattern set, I've used the 2 outer dies, so the plain one and the bigger pattern. And I'm just going to glue this to a plain red base. Okay.
Got quite a lot of comments on YouTube. So we've got Nadine, she's repping the Dolphins,
Yes,
all the
Nadine.
Dolphins. Vicky Biggs saying, hello my lovies, your laughter is catching. Love watching you both. Hey, what about me? I'm here. I suppose
They
you
can't watch you.
can't watch me, I guess.
They can
Don't
hear
leave
you.
down
They
there.
can
Hear
hear
my amazing voice in the background. You got Rashmi saying beautiful card. Victoria saying afternoon guys, love these die sets.
Hello, Vicky.
Absolutely stunning. Loved working with them. Nadine saying nice cracker shape. Just saying. And Jen saying hi trio, gorgeous card. Ali and Louisa Sharp saying afternoon.
Afternoon, everyone on
Hello.
YouTube. Hey, everyone. 21 of you. Awesome.
I don't need that. Okay, so I am just going to dab a little bit off and then pop these together. Make sure I got them edge to edge. Okay, so my next bit I want to do now, I've got to think now which size I used. Right, this is the plain die from the pattern. It's the plain die but from the pattern set, if that makes sense. So it's the second largest. And I am going to position this. The reason I've drawn the line, I'm kind of looking, I want this in the centre of my card. So I'm looking in the middle of the little pointed bit at the base. And I'm going to stick it in place. And then I'm going to check then whether I got that just about right.
The good thing about having these mixed sort of straight edge on the pan is it does give you the 2 options that, you know, so if you are in more of a detailed mood, sort of like a fussier mood, you know, on that you could have that, and then you've got that simple if you want a simple or plainer card.
Exactly.
You know, so whatever you feel, because I know you guys like, sometimes you like to
like a
make
bit of
simple
both.
cards, sometimes you like to make, gives you that option then.
Sometimes I'm going to ignore that bit for a sec. I'm going to come back to it. So I'm just going to cut the centre out of this. So I'm cutting the 2 pieces together. They are 216 GSM. So they're like a little bit of a thinner cardstock. Oops. I've got everything
You're never going to
jammed
be able
here.
to, you can't do it from there.
I can.
There we go, there you go.
Dum, 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 dum.
Yeah, it's all good.
I know there'd be a hole.
Catching the edge.
So there's my centre all cut out. So what I want to do now, this is what I was thinking earlier. I'm going to kind of position that there, and then I'm going to put the die back in because I want to take out the centre of this card. So make sure you've got the same level top and bottom, and then pop this back in. There we are, and then you can take the outer bit away. So there we are, we're around about right. We're looking at, this is just about in the middle. So we're going to open it up, and then we're going to do a bit more da-dunk for you.
I think card making, it makes you like think ahead. Like it's quite good.
It does.
Like that. It's all not like a puzzle, but you have to think ahead. Okay, I'm going to do that in there, and I think it's good for your mind. Like since I start to look at cards and you work backwards from what they might have done, and I think this helps you think ahead like that.
So I'm going to rub these lines out now, because you're not going to want to see them on your final card. Obviously you're going to do it in a lighter pencil than I've got done, because I've gone a little bit gung-ho with this.
It's a 2B, is it?
It's a HB.
It's HB.
I bought when I was in Tewkesbury, or no, in Gloucester. I bought.
It's quite. Make sure to get that important because I'm sure it's relevant. To
well, it was in a WH Smiths. You know, they only have them.
Of course, yes.
And I bought. Well, I went into Waterstones first of all, which so nice in Waterstones. But then I bought like a book, a watercolor painting book, and it's got like it's it's money for kind of nothing really, because it's got like descriptions of 104 things to paint,
Right.
and you just go through and it's got like a broken crayon and things like that, and you just paint them and do that. Brought some like paint sets as well, and but to sketch out, I was looking for a pencil, and I couldn't remember what was the right
What you wanted.
from the school. You'd know it was like 2B, HB,
HB.
Oh, not to be.
H,
Yes.
I used
hard.
to like a 2B. That's quite a soft pencil, and
It is
it
good.
wrote quite
5B.
nicely.
Oh, it's mega soft.
Oof.
Oh, I don't think I ever had a 5B.
It's just like yogurt on a pencil.
Oh, dear.
Hard H5 or something like that. That's just like diamond.
Oh.
That's the two. It's like steel.
Okay, now we're going to pop the
Hope
middle
you're enjoying the
bit.
pencil talk,
We'll
everyone.
ignore that. Now we're going to pop the middle bit into our card. So the folding on this, think of that, that's just a plain card now. The first one goes under, and the second one goes over. So you've kind of got, it's a bit of a weird shape actually.
Is it a K?
It's not a K.
It's a Z.
It's a bit of a Z with your
Maybe we'll
middle
see it.
fold in the
Yes.
middle. So it's a little bit of a strange shape. And I tell you what I haven't got, is double-sided tape, which is by the side of it.
It's alright.
Sorry.
Which one is the red tape?
Yeah, that'll do.
Okay.
And the scissors, please.
And this is
Thank you. My assistant works well, see.
That's it, yeah.
So what I'm going to be doing, let's show you first, before I stick it all in place. This is how your mechanism works. So you stick the back piece to the back of the card. Then you have like your foldy out bit, and then the front bit folds in and sticks to the front. So that is your shape then. It's a pretty good picture there actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Thank you.
that's the shape we're heading for. So it's kind of a little square in the middle of your card and the back piece stuck on. So we'll pop a little bit of tape, make sure it'll be on the right side.
Raquel says, I can relate to the pencil categories.
Mhm.
And Sharon says, here in the US we refer to them by number, so #2 or #2 as used in most schools. And
I was
then,
about to say, I was thinking there was a Simpsons joke that I couldn't really remember properly that involves the pencil too, because they're talking about taking tests. and
B2, isn't it? Or
Yeah,
something
but
like
no,
that,
it's
B2
a
pencil?
it's a 2 pencil.
Number 2 pencil.
number 2
Oh,
pencil.
yeah.
It's like,
War
what do
for
you
number
do?
2.
Take a number 2.
Raquel says, I have some Bic brand pencils that I won't allow anyone to touch. And I think I saw this card at a demo some time ago. So you might have seen a K card there. Maybe
You may well, it's not my idea. You know, it's been around for a long, long time. So the other bit I'm going to do, and I'm going slightly, if that's the front of my card, I'm going to go slightly in to the fold, just off the centre, on the top and the bottom.
What's YouTube doing, Dan? Have we got?
Oh, sorry. We got another saying, hi, I love you all. So there we are.
Oh, we love you too.
Yeah,
Love you
it's
too.
all good.
Okay, so I'm going to stick the back first, I think. That's the easiest bit for starters. So we got a little bit of double-sided for the back. And again, just start at the top, line it up. And there we go.
Sharon said, if you don't have a number 2 pencil when exams roll around, it was panic time. if you didn't have one of those
Stupid
protractor
calculators.
scientific
Oh.
calculator, you know, like the night before, you tell your mum, and
Yeah.
you go, oh, by the way, tomorrow I need a protractor and a compass.
Yeah, that's
And my
it.
dad's like, what are you telling me this now
And they don't
for?
sell them in the spa.
And they don't sell them in this.
6 o'clock at night.
Yeah,
so
6
like,
oh, by the way, I need that.
So the next bit now, this little piece of glue or tape is going to aim for the centre of your card. Make sure you've got it straight.
I remember always doing that with the scientific calculator.
Yeah.
That was a
Oh.
that was a classic one, just to go like,
I remember
I
chasing
can't
around
use-
many a time for
I can't
them.
use a regular calculator. I need those really special ones where I don't know
So-
any of the buttons do.
Oh,
Sing, calls and tan.
that would be it. That would be my
Yeah.
son now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the front of your card and you've got a little opening. When I used to use the templates, I always found I had gaping bits here. You're not going to get that with this. And the reason being is because the bit that we're going to glue in place is the bit that we've taken out.
Ooh.
Waste not.
Waste not. So I'm just going to rub a little bit of the pencil off. Don't need to rub it all off, it's only the top and bottom.
Folds really nice, like for a when you put in an envelope or anything.
It
like,
does.
Folds really nice.
It does. So I've gone now to my plain dies. So again, we can see how these are layering. So I've used the second die in from that set. And now I am going to the third die in for the plain navy. So they do coincide really well.
Mandy just nails. She goes, "Who's the king of the pencil case?" The ruler.
Oh.
Boom!
We haven't had a good pun off joke off in a while.
I like that.
God.
It's a good one.
Welcome with the jokes, Mandy.
Yeah.
And Kim says, "You're lucky. My kids tell me as I walk into school that they needed something." Yeah, that is a bit late.
So that's how fine your layer is. That's pretty fine.
Yeah.
That's what I like about these. You know, sometimes we wanted that tiny layer, not the full, like 1/2 centimetre. We want less than that.
It'd be
And
tricky
that's
to
what
do.
we've got.
To get a border that way. It'd be difficult to get like anything in a border that fine. Like how else would you manage that if you didn't have? I'm not sure how you do it. You have to fussy cut it even.
Exactly.
Know, but then that takes crazy precision.
Do we have foam pads behind you? I'm looking like me.
Yeah, we do. This is why we made this little cupboard.
I know, because I'm a
Ali's
nightmare. I'm a nightmare.
Treasure trove.
Right, so this time now, I wanted a bigger gap. So we've gone to the plain dies again, and we've gone down one. And that's where I got that from. Then I went to the pattern dies, and I've gone down one again. That's all you're doing is moving stuff.
I know. Okay, go. There you go.
And I've cut the red layer. So again, I've gone down a size though. So we've got a lovely big layer just to stick this to. So just going to pop a little bit of glue.
Enid says, will this type of card work with square card?
Yes, it will. It will. It'll work with any size card.
On YouTube, we've got Judith Thompson, hello from North Carolina, never watched before. So grab a seat, grab a biscuit,
grab a biscuit, Judith.
It's as mad as this every week, so if you're enjoying it so far, why not, eh?
Tell us what your biscuit of choice is. All newcomers, it's tradition to let us know what it is.
Julie Hassel then as well, off to Rubber Bank as it need these dies.
There you go.
Bless
I mean, we don't promote, crime.
Please don't
but if you do need them,
if you tell them why you're doing it,
normally they're all right about it.
Tell them it's Tonic's got a launch.
I've done it before.
Launch Friday,
so,
10 a.m. with Jodie Johnson. You're okay.
Yeah.
Mandy says, do you know when the Pencil Rugby Club played the Pen Rugby Club? Neither. It was a draw.
Oh.
There's not enough good stationary humour out there. Mandy, you are.
Yeah.
You're taking
it's a
UK
niche.
by storm.
It's a great niche.
I love it.
So there's our little pattern. So I'm going to pop that on some 3D pads. Seeing as Owen's kept them hidden away from
me. Safe. Kept them safe.
I know.
Lois says you'll get addicted to watching. Yeah, we're on Monday 4 p.m, Tuesday 10:38. So there's a different show for each day, pretty much. So Monday is Monday Mayhem. We're a beginner crafter. So Dan, or
this
someone
isn't
else.
the mad one.
No,
this is the solid tutorial one.
This is the serious.
This is a serious show.
It's not meant to be. It's straight tutorial.
Straight tutorial.
This was the show which began on Tonic Live. So this was the very first show we did Wednesdays. I'm not even sure what time we started it now. 11 a.m. or something like that. 3 or 11.
3 or 11, something like that.
But then we moved all the shows to around about 4 p.m. apart from the coffee and craft. So yeah, Monday, Friday, Wednesday and Friday, 4 p.m. we're here. We're just here to have some fun with you.
Exactly. So we're going to pop this now back into our card. So the bit you're going to stick this onto, we know it's going to fit because that's exactly where it's come from. And the bit you're going to stick it to, because we obviously want, hold on, we want that opening, is this bit here. It's the inside of the card, not the bit nearest to the the fold. It's the inside bit.
Okay. So I thought, because if you have it on the inside bit, it won't like flap like it's supposed to. Is that right?
If I stick it there,
Yeah. When you open
it
it,
just
it
won't do
go.
anything.
Yeah.
It'll just stay,
Yeah.
and as you open it, it'll stay with the card.
Makes sense.
So if I put it there, it'll move. So that's my plan. So a little bit of glue, and I'm going to glue this rather than, so just use your template and glue inside.
I think it's a card with like more than meets the eye. Do you know? So it's a card where you see it from the front, because you maybe wouldn't like catch it, or if it was flat, so you'd open it from your envelope,
Yeah,
and then it would just fold out, and you get this coolness. So that's cool to surprise people with the
exactly.
with the card. You have to be mad, but you don't have to be mad, but it does help. That is classic.
True.
And clown face, that is very appropriate emoji. I'm getting some Tonic dies from my sister and my mother for Christmas, and they love your cards. Yeah, I bet they do, Catherine. Kim says she's an addict. I'm proud of it. Well, this is the kind of support group, except we don't help you.
Exactly.
We encourage
you fuel it, if anything.
We encourage you.
We encourage you to be naughty.
Yeah,
I'm so
yeah.
sorry. So there we go. So it kind of gives that little bit of movement there. So decorating now. I wanted to decorate the back panel because you can see that panel as you open it. That is what you see. So you could put a strip of ribbon. You could put a sentiment border, anything like
A
that.
little message, a bookmark,
You could put a bookmark there, yes.
a ribbon all the way down.
Yes. But what I've done, I've used the small pattern die from the kit and the outer edge. So I've used the same edge for both. So we've got no border on these. And I'm just going to glue these together. Lots of gluing today.
Lots of gluing. Sabine says, received a parcel from Machanda, only Tonic inside. They just made one mistake. Instead of 1113, they said 1013. Hope they fix it. Which I mean, yeah, if you're not happy with the product you received as a special surprise, then if you email us at support@tonic-studios.com, let us know which they are, and we'll sort it out from our end and get it sent out for you.
They didn't have me doing the codes.
They didn't have Dan on the codes, that's why.
Yeah.
Sharon says, here in the south, Little Debbie snack cakes are our treats we have with our tea.
Oh, lovely.
What type of cakes are they?
Are they the ones that were sent in?
Are they?
Where have they gone?
The box wasn't around long enough for people to register what the name was.
They were just consumed.
Like I went in the box this morning. I was like, oh, what's left in the box? I was hungry, and I was just, and then Dan's like, there's just hardly anything
I
left.
pulled the last one out and I went, well, I've had all the Milky Ways now, so.
Yeah.
And I never had one.
No.
You could come down
I
there
wasn't quick
anytime.
enough, was I?
No, they're all gone.
As long as you got there
First
within
hour.
10 minutes of Dan seeing it, then you would have you would have had.
That's
Oh,
it.
those jelly beans were lush. I love them.
Oh, I love the jelly beans.
Oh, they were good. Mandy says though, she asks a serious one. She asks, where do pencils go on holiday? Right, but then she says Pennsylvania. So
Oh.
she says admin has taught her this.
Oh.
Good admin banter that.
That is a solid one.
Okay, so we're going to try and see where do we want to put these. I'm going to put a ribbon in the middle, so I'm going to kind of position them about there.
You're right there, aren't you?
Oh, I thought I'd seen those cakes. I
No, they were floating around.
was going to get them.
Literally.
Yeah.
You were literally, yeah. Love it, Mandy. So Catherine's loving it. Sabine's loving it. Vicky's loving it. Kim's in. I got Tonic parcel from the channel today. Lovely, guys. Oh, glad you're enjoying. And Alison says I'll be sending some more. Yeah, well, send them over. But again, at minimum postage and whatever, like whatever you like. But we love having gifts in the office. If they make it down to, because Ali's upstairs in her craft room and we're downstairs, so sometimes they don't make it downstairs.
So there's our... What do you mean sometimes they don't make it downstairs?
I don't look. I'm just saying. I've seen packages go upstairs,
but some never come back.
Cheeky.
You, Karen, Laura, a few of the other upstairs gather around a box. All of a sudden, there's nothing left for the boys. I'm just saying. I've seen what I've seen.
Heaven forbid. Heaven forbid.
No, that doesn't. They do share.
We don't share. That's the problem.
So now I've got a white panel to go on the front. So it kind of reminded me, and I don't know why, it reminded me of a little bit nautical, this design. And I think that's why I went with the red, white and blue.
Yeah, it is quite a good time.
So that is the card deck. all done basically. It's just a bit of decoration now.
It's a good men's card you could do with this, couldn't you?
It is.
Yeah.
It is. So what was I going to decorate it with? What better than the banners we had last week? It just had to be, because I do really like these banners. So this one is our congrats banner. So there's 2 little folds on either side. So it's mountain and valley fold, and repeat, mountain and valley. And that is it. So that's your shaped banner. I don't know whether you can pick it up there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Repeat on the other side, mountain, valley, mountain, valley.
That's something we do, like, pride ourselves on. Not only, like, if you've just gone into Tonic dye, so we make dyes, we make Nouveau products as our embellishment stuff, and you've got Craft Perfect as our paper, and we've got all our tools as well. Originally it's like all about the cut was pretty much our slogan, because our die cuts, we pride ourselves on our dies, cutting first time and being the best out there. But also, as we move forward, it's about making things easier for you to create cards easily, and that banner die is another one of those where it's just made things so much easier. And you talk about cards before where you would have had to do this or would have had to do that.
Yeah,
that's hopefully what we can create with it, whether it be the kaleidoscope box or flip flops or whatever it is.
That's right.
Vicky Biggs on YouTube saying, can you put 2 dice through the machine at the same time as they're very thin? Some crafters say you can, and some say you can't. What do you think? I would say she basically says, I don't want them going on top of each other and breaking. I think that's always
a risk.
Yeah.
And that's got to be what you weigh up, really.
Especially with the bigger dies as well. I mean, like, if they move even a bit, sometimes, they could just, like,
and
overlap.
They could be ruined.
Yeah.
If you're putting smaller dies in, and you can put them at opposite ends of the plate, I would always stick them down well.
Yeah.
Never just put them in and run it, because they will definitely move.
Yeah. Tape is always kind of essential in that kind of situation.
It's got to be.
Yeah.
Got to be. I mean, I go through rolls of tape. I'll be honest with that. It's at your risk, basically. There is always going to be a risk they will cross over. So if you don't want to take that risk, then cut them one by one. That's the only thing I would say. So the sentiment I've used is the sentiment that comes with the banner. So I've used the congrats. And I've cut them in red and white. So again, I've stuck with the same theme. And I am just going to shadow them slightly. So what do we mean by shadowing? If you've never watched us before, you're thinking, what's she talking about? I'll show you now. A little bit of glue on the back. So I don't know how close you can get to, but if you lay the die on top of each other, so we're directly on top now, and then just give it a little bit of a slide, doesn't matter which way, and then you've got your little drop shadow. And that's as easy. I don't know whether we
bits of your
up a little bit.
Where am I going?
The other way.
There. Hang on.
There we go.
There we are.
Cool effect.
And that's as easy as it is. Lay them on top of each other and slide them a little bit. And that could be left or right, top, bottom, whichever you fancy. There is no right and no wrong way. Because we can get a highlight on the top, we can get a shadow on the bottom. It just depends which you prefer. So the congrats fits perfectly as you would expect on the banner. And I was thinking, how am I going to fix this banner? Because if I fixed it to the front here, then you wouldn't be able to open it. So this part of the banner needs to go inside the card, and then you can stick it to the front. So it's a little bit of glue, whoops, right in the centre. And then if we pop that, because I've got the 3D foam pad underneath, that kind of takes the space that we've used with the side of the banner and the folds. And that basically is our sentiment. So we got a bow now to go on the inside. So I've got a little bit of red ribbon. I'll put my glue gun on now. the only way that I do bows is 2 bunny ears. I'll do it a little bit bigger so you can see. 2 bunny ears, cross them over, push the one through the other and just pull. And that's how I've always done my bows. And then just pull the edges until you're happy. You can pop your finger in, make sure it's tight, and then just pull it to the length you want. There we are. I don't want a big bow, so there we are. There's my little bow. So we'll just trim the edges now. Oh, I got a remnant, haven't I?
So Bean says, have to leave for the evening job. Bye, everybody. And then everyone says goodbye as always. So thanks for joining us again, Sabine. Thank you. Yeah, thanks to everyone who joins us every live show that we do, and you guys are the best. I've got a lot of people saying I was a liar about the stuff going upstairs and not coming down. look, I work here. I know what.
Say.
Look, I can only say what I've experienced.
Yeah.
And I've
say what you see.
I've seen cakes go up, and they don't come. And they say what goes up must come down.
But no.
Not in Tonic's case. What goes up those stairs.
Oh.
And I come into the office and Alison's got like crumbs around him like mad. and I'm like, oh, have you seen that cake anywhere? And she goes, oh, what cake? And then I'm just left there.
Just wondering.
And
just wondering what we do with it, isn't there? Look at his face, he's so naughty.
I go, oh, you've seen that cake? And she goes, oh, I saw someone have it out there.
Yeah.
And then I go up there and it's just an empty plate.
And then Alison just shuts the door behind you.
And then all the girls laugh and eat the cake.
Yeah,
That's it, you got it.
And pull the blinds down, then they do, so I can't see through the door.
Just looking at you and then...
You were going to have a black tongue tonight, boy. So we've got some crystal drops to finish. That is it. I thought I unblocked this earlier.
Sharon was thinking this card will be good with a magic mirror. Reminds me of the magic mirror in Snow White.
Yes.
Chuck some mirror card in the middle.
You could
That'd be awesome.
Boom.
No, this one is blocked over again.
What colour are you looking for?
It's white.
Go to the colour wheel, Owen. While you unplug your mic.
What about, what do you want, clear?
No, I don't care.
Oh, no, I've got
white. You got white
job
over there. So I've got a bit of oh, I didn't think that one was going to go then. So you've got a bit of navy, and this navy always dries darker. Is it working?
Yeah. There you go. No. It's actually, this one is oyster grey, but
I'll do.
Is there any whites in the white bit?
no, there's all glitters and.
Oh wait.
Oh, little one.
The mini one, yeah.
I was about to say I've just found some. There's these if they're blocked up.
Yeah. There you
Yeah, lovely. Thank you very much. So we have our Simply White.
Feel a bit like a barman, like by here with all of
It's
these.
your cocktail bar.
I'm just like wiping like the crystal drops with a chamois.
What brings you to this part of town?
Yeah. Tell me about your troubles while you craft it.
Yeah.
A craft bar. I should do that at the NEC. I'll just have a craft bar.
Craft bar.
I can't put these drops on with you.
Come on.
Oh god, this doesn't want to come out, this one. Oh, yes it does.
Kim says, poor Owen, he's so hard done by.
Oh, he's terrible. Terrible. Don't listen to
I've
a
never had
word
cake. I've
he
never had
says.
cake before. As
No.
well. I've never had it.
I've never had it. Never since I started.
I know.
You are.
I know you.
I know Alison's had, she's always stealing the
I know
cakes
Laura, Alison and Karen have had cake,
yeah.
but
laughing at us from the outside.
I guess one day, I guess.
So there we go. I'm not going to squash it. There's your cake. Your cake.
Cake. See, she's got one upstairs.
On my mind.
So it's like,
There's
keeping
your
it secret.
card finished and decorated.
Oh, it's really pretty.
There we
Cool.
go. So I'm going to leave that one, and you can show that one.
Yeah, I know. I love this. Show it on that. So you do get that. I'm trying to get to it justice here. Right. Okay. So you open it up. That's it from the side. So you see all the angles. That's it there.
And you've also got a bit to write down.
Yeah. Well, there's lots of little spaces where you can write
Exactly.
your messages
you can
if
even
that's
put
what you want to
secret
do.
messages in there.
Yeah. Put something in the centre if you want it.
You
But
could put it there, couldn't you?
I was thinking you could put something in there, but you need to fold it flat. So you
Yes.
probably need to. I keep saying bookmark, but you could put something.
You
better
could put
than
a
that, like
bookmark.
put something in there.
You do love a
You
bookmark.
Yeah, I'm not, like in school. You should do them with a scream, like you do a face, and they were
Oh.
quite. Quite popular. I got that card is stunning. Everyone's loving it. Lovely card, Alison. The moon pies are in hiding in someone's desk. I think so. The Pop Tarts are downstairs, but we haven't got a toaster.
No, that's a problem.
I may have to take them home.
You may.
And pre-toast them.
You may have to.
Gorgeous card, Alison.
Thank you very much.
Freudian slip, says Raquel.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
She knows there's a cake at this stage she got to get to before.
I know. Just before
the
we
boys
find out.
get Here and Laura keeping it in. Is there a trick to doing drops close together? Mine keep merging, says Lucy.
You're going too close together then. If you want to do them close together, do alternate ones. Leave the one dry. So do number 1, miss number 2, do number 3, and then go back and fill in the other ones.
Yeah, that's hopefully that helped. Pen says just joined us. And Sean says just a suggestion, but please share with us on how you all got started in Tonic. I think we haven't said in a while. We used to say a little bit like at the start.
Yeah.
Because they were like, because you probably were like, who is he and why is he saying what he's saying?
Yeah.
But well, for me, I started probably about 2.5 years ago. I started in customer service.
Than that now, isn't it? It's probably 3.
Maybe approaching 3. Yeah, I started customer service. Came for a job. I'd been travelling a little bit and came back and then worked here, and it was like the best thing ever. And then and I just loved it, so I just moved up and then the opportunity to do these lives, and then that's what we started. And
the lols.
Yeah, me and Dan and Ali sort of doing that. What's yours, Sal?
Backstory. Come on.
Your origin.
The tell-all.
Your origin story. You were bitten by a radioactive time machine.
Yeah.
I started nearly 5 years ago now. Actually, I sent an email to the company asking did they want anyone on their design team. So I had an email back, then can you send some pictures? Then I had another one, can you bring some cards to the office? So I did all that, and I blogged for a little while, and then I had a phone call then, can you do some cards for the show? So that was what I did. And then that was in about the August, September time. And then in the December then I was offered a job full time here. So I jumped at it.
Yes.
And that was 4 years ago.
Yeah.
I
think I started probably about 6 months after you, I think, Alison. It wasn't too long.
Yeah, you weren't long after me.
I wasn't too long after you. So yeah, I've probably been about 3.5 years now. Maybe close to 4. I'm not really sure. But started in customer service, kind of entry level.
It's where you start at Tonic.
Yeah, it's kind of where most people start. Actually, majority of staff upstairs, I think, especially adminish department,
sort of stuff,
have started in customer service. So yeah, and then did a little bit of trade stuff, and then I kind of learnt where all my codes were, and that's where I've kind of, the memory banks are there now. And then I went and started doing customer service, and then took him under my wing and looked after him a bit. And then we decided to kind of look at YouTube and stuff, and then that's why I decided to do some video stuff, photography stuff.
Yeah, like we're interested in in social media, things like that. So we just that's kind of what we did, and we got a bit of a passion for it. So that's why we try and come up with fun stuff for you guys, because it's fun for us, and hopefully it's fun for you. Maybe not, but Kim says you are the Tonic Trio.
We are one now.
We've got all our special powers.
We are a hive mind.
The power to waffle for 45 minutes straight.
You definitely got that one. The power to be an elephant.
Give me any. The power of doing an elephant impression. Alison, 2 die machines or one. Dan, name any code from any Tonic product in the last 4 years.
I've got one of those ones that's got a big head. Big head, and then just like.
Dear
that's our origin story of the Tonic
prologue
Trio.
of the.
And I'm sure like Laura will tell you how she started, because Laura's been here she's
Laura's
the newest.
the newbie,
so she's started like last March sometimes. So she'll be approaching her anniversary.
January, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was January, because we interviewed before Christmas, and then she started just after.
Yeah, must be a thing about January.
It must be January, when they start. But however you started, the end result is great. Keep it up. Thank you, Enid.
Oh, thank you.
YouTube is how I found Tonic just 2 months ago. Awesome! And once again, you don't have to toast the Pop Tarts. That's why they're so awesome.
I didn't know that.
I've always been a Pop Tart toaster.
Toaster one, yeah.
What about you, Al?
I
have you ever had a
Pop Tarts for many, many years. I think I remember them when they first came out.
I remember.
Many moons ago.
Let's just think about those Pop Tarts. They are lush.
Brief moment.
Thanks everyone who's joined in today, and It'll be fun. Yeah, I think the trio works because you all seem to get off so well and play off each other. You help each other. We do have fun.
We do have a good
Basically,
giggle.
we're having a laugh beforehand as well, having like this fake argument. It's me and Owen's thing of having a fake argument. It's just so much fun.
I just
I don't know what it is. It's just like, it's just so funny.
the
It's
joke.
just like,
The joke is that we all come in with like our sunglasses or something on,
yeah.
and we don't speak to each other. But when we come on live, like we pretend to like
Yeah,
each
yeah.
other. But honestly, it's so fun, and you guys make it the most fun. Otherwise, I think we wouldn't be doing
Exactly.
it. And the crafters are the best.
And they
I
had a
love
giggle
it.
at me singing today.
I loved
Yeah.
it.
Like,
Whatever that
can't
song was.
sing.
Nobody's named that yet. If you
True. What was the lyrics again?
if you I don't know,
I
it's
don't
like
think you want
have
me to
yourself
sing.
a wonderful something.
No, it was creation.
I can
wasn't it?
create a wonderful thing.
What was it? It was
Anyone who
something-
names what that was from
Special creation.
gets a
Wasn't
crystal
it?
drop.
It's
By the way.
actually I am what I am.
There we are.
Oh, you've spoiled it. Now nobody can play that. Now nobody can guess.
But it was my own version of,
Yeah.
We'll do
which
that
is
every
pretty
week.
bad.
Do that instead of the daily competition. We'll just have
Guess
you
the song.
guessing it. But yeah,
Well, what's Ali been singing
what's
now?
Ali singing? You remember on Shooting Stars, the pub sing around? It'd be like that.
That'll be me.
Marie's never seen. She's never seen Dan. Oh,
So-
Dan,
Oh, come
So
on,
I
Dan.
do appear occasionally. Did I appear today?
you can scroll up and see on the daily. Dan's on the
Yeah,
daily.
I'm on the
like
daily most days. Do you want me to appear today? Is
Go
that
on,
the
and then
thing?
we'll say goodbye
An
together.
apparition, is
We'll
it?
have to rush for him.
back round though.
Yeah.
You can
So,
be an
yeah.
apparition, Dan.
Apparition.
But yeah, all these dice. So if you're excited by these dice, like we are, these are on Friday 10 a.m. with Jodie Johnson.
Oops.
There we go. All together.
It's like going down
There
in
we are.
steps.
It is
here.
going down there. So
Pop back though.
all these launching Friday 10 a.m. with Jodie. Plenty more to come. All the inspirations. So if you want to see all the cards the design team have made, they're on the Tonic Studios official chat group. And if you want to upload your cards there, do so. Use the hashtag #ShowTonic, and we'll show them off. Friday is up in the air only because Ali's at the show, and I think is Karen going with you?
Yes.
Yes.
So there you go. So
So if you see me or Karen there, like I say, come and say hello.
me and Dan might have just come up with something fun, and it'll have a bit of fun on 4 p.m. on Friday. But
Maybe.
yeah, hope you all have a great day, and you're having a good week so far. We're over the hump. We're into the weekend.
Exactly.
There you go.
Exactly.
See you soon, everyone. Have a great day.
Bye.